everybody, and welcome back to our channel. Today is part 2 of Halloween time at the Disney Resort. Today we are visiting California Adventure for all the decor and snacks, and we invite you to join us on this episode of
The Walker Chronicles.
I am the shadow of the moon at night, filling your dreams to the brim with fright.
If I ever had 1 cent, I'd be rich as Rockefeller. With gold dust at my feet on the sunny side of the street.
Mickey's got moves. All right, so we headed over to Cars Land for a snack. We headed to the Cozy Cone Motel number 3, which is the chili con queso one, and ordered the spicy mac and cheese cone. It's pasta with spicy red pepper cheese sauce, topped with crushed chili cheese puffs, served in a bread cone. Looks pretty good. Let's see how it tastes.
Alright, looks kind of fun. Some mac and cheese. Well, it's actually spiral pasta, and they look like hot Cheetos, but they're not. They're spicy cheese puffs. So, you know, a little play on it, but looks pretty good. Now, we gotta see what it tastes like, right? All right, let's do this. This is really good. Now, it's spicy. I will tell you, it is spicy. I don't know if it's spicy because of this little Cheeto thing going on, or sorry, puff going on, but the cheese is like a canned nacho cheese, which I happen to love. So I don't know if the cheese is hot and the spicy puffs are hot, but this is really good. The cheese is very liquidy. Let me show you. So there's a lot of cheese in here. Kind of messy too. But the pasta is cooked perfect. Al dente. It is really hot. I can tell you from temperature-wise, it's hot. So be careful when you're walking around with this. But it's delicious. Nacho cheese-ish taste, and it's spicy. That little puff on top, it doesn't really add a crunch to it, so there's no real texture, because by the time you get to eat it, it's kind of already softened by the cheese, but this is delicious. So good.
All right, so now it's my turn. Marina's made me a little nervous about getting too much spicy cheese puff on top. That actually is really tasty. Wow, you can feel it heating up in the back of my throat already. Wow, let's give that another bite with a little more of the cheese puff on top. Oh, try not to spill too much. That's really good. I wouldn't have thought much. The best part might be coming. This actually comes in a bread cone. So it's not, I mean, it's almost like a bread bowl, but shaped in a cone. So I'm curious if I can tear a piece off without making too much of a mess, but I'll do that in a second here. You get one more bite here. That is incredibly good. Way better than I anticipated. Highly recommended, but be careful. It is spicy, as Marina said. You can see that it actually is just like a pastry?
Bread? Yes.
Bread?
It's maybe like a pretzel that they've wrapped around. I know they only have it here right now for this Halloween season, but if they had this all the time, I would be all over this. This is fantastic. Now let's try this bread part. I'm just gonna take a bite. Okay, the bread was good, and it still has that cheesy hotness to it, but it doesn't really add anything to the dish. So I would just stick maybe with eating what's inside, and if you're still hungry after that, then go for the bread. But as for me, I'm just gonna go for what's inside, and the bread, it's just okay. But what's inside is all that counts. The cheese is so creamy, so good.
Spooky car.
Spooky.
Redwood Creek is still open, and we're just a short time away from this being turned into Villains Grove. I figured they'd be in full effect of getting this thing set up, but I guess they figure they still have time. Well, hello there. You look very happy. Of course you do. Look at that face. Look at you. Here in the woods. Are you staying in the hotel or are you staying in the forest? Oh, you got the cash, you stayed in the hotel. Right on. All right, have a good one. Well, I hope I don't have to compete with this guy to pick up my Halloween candy this year.
I'm still looking for his other friends. They're somewhere in the building. So make sure you keep your eye open for them. But yeah, he's the runt of the family. He's the cutest. They're actually next to, if you look next to where Cosmo is, they're supposed to be in that little cage there, but he broke out earlier, huh, buddy?
Oh.
Yeah, so now he's just taking a nap with me. Although that's the weirdest thing, they sleep with their eyes open. I don't know why.
Oh, how odd is that?
I know. Have you been on the tours yet?
We have not been on this yet, no.
Okay. Well, I hope you have a great time. Keep your eyes open for all his little buddies. Huh,
We
buddy?
will.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Full power coming directly out. Keep them in perpetual suspension.
And gentlemen, we are experiencing some minor power outages that may have affected the locks on the cages. As a reminder, no one stop moves! Yours. There. Yours. Errands. And the doors open towards you.
Oh! What are you guys still doing here? Tour's over. The cages are open and the creatures are loose. You gotta get out of here. Wait! Don't get out of here.
Okay. Thanks.
I could use a hand. You made it! Oh, I forgot to tell you, the scare tree's coming over, so it's gonna be a rough ride. Remember, if you see a scary creature, scream real loud and look delicious. Wave your arm! Not you!
Please gather your precious belongings.
It's not candy. Watch your language! Well, that could have gone better. What? Oh, very still.
So we ordered the Halloween candy funnel cake fries. It comes with crushed chocolate cream-filled cookies, cream cheese sauce, cookie pieces, gummy candies, and chocolate-coated candies. It looks like a giant sugar fix. All right, so let's give these Halloween funnel cake fries a try. I'm gonna take one of the fries and dip it into what they say is a cream cheese sauce. The fries are good, but the sauce is more like not very much flavored whipped cream. It's not at all what I thought it was. It looked more like a buttercream, but it's not. The taste is okay, but it doesn't taste that. It's not super sweet. Maybe if I got some M&Ms with it as well. There's nothing special about this at all. I would not order this again.
All right, well, after Chris's review, I don't know if I should be excited because it kind of looks like Halloween. It's green and there's candy corn and gummy worms. Kind of looks like Halloween. Let's give it a taste. Let's get a little bit of this green whipped cream and funnel cake fry. So the funnel cake fry was all that I got a bite of, and the funnel cake fry is good. Now let's try it with some of this whipped cream. So yeah, the whipped cream, there's no flavor to it. It's just green colored whipped cream. The funnel cake is really good. But as I'm looking down into this, I see some more green colored stuff. Chris didn't get to it, or maybe he didn't notice it. Don't know what this is. I hope it's flavored. but let's give it a shot. Now that tasted really good, although I don't know what the green stuff is. It just adds a little bit more sugar to it. It does have a taste, but it's very mild, but it does add to the funnel cake fries. I'm not sure the combination of the candy corn and the M&Ms along with the whipped cream are a good combination, but it looks like Halloween. It doesn't taste like Halloween, but I wouldn't get this again. I would just ask for the funnel cake fries, but that's it. Our next selection were from the Hollywood Lounge, and what we got there was the Halloween concoction, which is a pineapple michelada with white tequila and pineapple chamoy top with spicy candy. Okay, time for the Halloween concoction from Hollywood Lounge. This is a michelada. Pineapple michelada is what it's supposed to be. Let's give it a shot. This is really good. This, you can definitely taste the pineapple, and unlike most micheladas, this doesn't have beer. This has tequila in it. It's not a crazy amount of tequila. You can taste it, but it's not something where you're like, woo, there's some alcohol in there. This is really tasty. There's also like maybe a hint of salt. I think it has to do with the chamoy on the rim. Maybe it has kind of gotten into the drink itself, but this is really, really good. It's a nice spin on a michelada, and I would get it again for sure. The next selection from Hollywood Lounge was My Bugs, which is a limeade with grenadine float and gummy worms. All right, next up is My Bugs, and you'll see there's some gummy worms floating around in there. Probably not gonna eat them, but let's see what this tastes like. Okay, I'm definitely tasting the grenadine in here, and also the limeade. I'm not sure if this is actually an alcoholic drink. I need to go back and look at the description on this, but tastes really good. Has that sweet and tanginess to it. It's really refreshing. So next up is My Spooks, and this is a non-alcoholic beverage, and not sure what makes this Halloween. There's no gummy worms or anything spooky about it. I just think it's a limeade that they decided to brand as a Halloween drink. But let's see. Yeah, non-alcoholic. I would say limeade with a hint of cream soda. This is really good. Yeah, I would order this again, knowing that it's non-alcoholic. I can just. It is in a yellow cup though. It makes me question this. Why is it in a yellow cup? Because it is non-alcoholic, but it's good. It's tasty. I really like cream soda, so that little bit of that creamy taste to it is really nice. I would definitely get this again.
All right, so I'm going to give the My Spooks a shot. I'm a big fan of limeade. Oh wow, that is very tasty. But I will say, the first thing that jumped into my brain was, if you remember the green Otter Pops, this tastes just like a green Otter Pop. It's great. It's great. Yeah, I would definitely order this again. This is super refreshing. Definitely a must order if we come back again before the Halloween season is over.
right, guys, we are calling it a night from California Adventure. We've had more desserts, more snacks, that spicy cone. You have to get it. You have to get it. It was so good.
The spicy mac and cheese cone over in Cars Land. You absolutely have to get it. It is a little spicy, but it's totally worth it.
Yeah. Really enjoyed ourselves today. We hope you enjoyed yourselves watching this video, and we hope that it helped you plan your trip if you're making your way down to the park. So we want to thank you for watching, and we hope you liked this video, and if you did, make sure to hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel, as it really helps our channel grow. And until next time, we will see you on the next episode of
The Walker Chronicles.